Is it a beautiful morning or what?
Doesn't get much perfect than this, Buzz fam. We are at Oconee State Park.
Yep.
We've been here for a better part of the week now.
Yeah.
And today's a very special day.
Yeah.
Because one of us is eating crickets.
It ain't gonna be me though, so it's a special day for him.
The loser on this 18-hole golf course, although it is kind of on the miniature side,
yeah,
is going to be eating crickets, and the winner is going to be taking a 5. We'll have to wait and see who that's going to be.
Yep.
And then we're going to take a paddle boat.
Yeah.
Paddle or
well, there's kayaks, canoes, and paddle boats, so we'll have to see what we're up for when we get done with this rigorous mini golf course.
So we got that, and it is a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful day and a beautiful place here in Oconee State Park, and there's even more for you after that. We're going to check out the waterfalls in the area.
Yeah.
And we're going to hit up some good food.
We're going to try to find a pizza joint around here or barbecue. We're in South Carolina.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we find for good food. Good home cooking.
Yeah. So anyway, when we get out on the paddle boat, let's not try getting into the drink.
Yeah. We'll probably opt for the paddle boat so we don't land in the drink. It's a little too chilly to be swimming today.
All right, Buzz fan, let's get going.
All right.
Finish up my coffee, and then we're going to head out.
Let's go.
Are you ready to get crushed in some mini golf? Because you know you ain't got a chance.
I know I don't, actually. I'm not a good golfer.
Let's go.
Okay.
Might be a little long for this.
Yeah. I don't know why you... We're going to drive off the cliff, hon.
We're not going off the cliff.
I think we're going to go off the cliff.
Why would we go off the cliff?
Because you are...
I'm driving. You don't have to worry about that.
Whatever. This is pretty.
The pines are bowing low today, guiding us along the way. The Oconee pavement starts to bend towards a game where we contend. Sunlight dancing on the dash, driving slow, we're in no rush. Clubs and balls are waiting there, smell of pine in the morning air. Oh, South Carolina, green and gold, another story left to be told. Winding roads and mountain sky, watching the world go rolling by. Just a little travel day fun, under the Oconee sun, under the Oconee sun. Got my lucky ball in my pocket deep, promises of victory I mean to keep. 18 holes of tiny hills and sand, better be the winner in this mountain land. The office is in sight just around the bend, I'd love the putters begin, my friend.
It's coming in?
Yeah, we made it to the office. Clubs in hand, Oconee, let's play some ball. Let the games begin.
All right, which one? It's either sour cream and onion or bacon and cheese.
Neither. I'm not eating them.
Bacon and cheese. Come on, everybody likes bacon and cheese.
I'm not eating them. No chance. I don't care what you say. I don't care.
Oh, you're
I'm not eating them.
That's awful for you to say. High in protein.
Yeah.
It's sustainable. There's a lot of good things.
No one's stopping you. What do you got there?
Well, we're gonna do some Big E miniature golf here, and I got a Big E's mini golf score tab.
Why do you have to keep score?
Well, because I want to make a contest that's going to be very beneficial to you.
To me?
Yeah. So
what's
going to happen?
You don't think we'll just remember? Why do you got to have a piece of paper and everything?
I can't even do a camp review, so there's no way we're going to remember this. So,
all right.
What this is, the winner gets to take 5.
Okay.
The loser gets some bacon, cheese, crickets.
Are those real?
Those are real.
Well, I ain't eating them.
Well, you're going to probably lose, so you might.
I'm not eating them.
All right, Buzz fam. Let's hit the golf course and see who's not going to be starving tonight. Since we don't have any way that tells us what kind of par level this is, we're just going to go by the amount of strokes that we do.
Okay. And whoever has the least amount of strokes to get the ball in the thing
wins. So what's funny is we already know what's going to happen.
We do?
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and take a bite?
No, I'm not taking a bite of that.
'Cause we know what's going to happen.
No.
Well, here it is. So here's what Chrissy's doing. She's picking on Biggie because Biggie's a handicap.
I was just going to ask if I could have a handicap, and then I remembered you already have kind of a built-in handicap.
Yeah. So as you can see, I'll be taking my 5s in my chair that I brought my mobile chair along.
Yeah.
Because we know we're going to use it. But anyway, without further ado, Buzz fam, let's get this thing rolling.
This course looks kind of complicated.
Chrissy's going to have a mouthful of crickets in a little bit.
I ain't eating them.
What?
So, I don't know if this is fair. We're going to have to figure this out along the way. We'll just see how fair this is.
All right.
Okay. But I ain't eating them.
Okay. Ladies first. Chrissy's got the touch. Let's see how well she does. Okay. All right, that's one.
One.
Technically, it's my turn, but we're going to make it easy. Two. Oh! Whoa!
That's close. Okay.
All right, here she goes.
Three. 4. Okay.
All right.
Mark it down to make
Yep.
sure you're honest.
I know. Here we go. We're marking Chrissy's score. First hole. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Okay, now watch the pro.
Okay. Oh, 1.
See, I'm an ambidextrous kind of guy.
Uh-huh. 2. Feather it.
I'm gonna feather it.
3.
Boom!
Dang.
Crickets are on your way, babe.
Ah.
All right, so looks like Chrissy's eating crickets.
Not yet.
Oh, the game's not over, is
Nope.
it? All right.
Oh. So there's 1. Oh.
Oh, that
Doggone it anyway.
was close.
Okay. 3.
3. Nice job.
You thinking this through?
Yeah, there's a lot of brain power that goes on in this.
There's some strategy.
Well, my brain. There's a lot of brain power.
Okay.
Come on! Oh, wasn't hard enough. But I banked it just right. Look at that. Just like Happy Gilmore here.
2. Oh.
Parked at Brinkley in the South Carolina pines. Oconee State Park, yeah, the weather's doing fine. Hopped inside the Ram, left there to hold the fort. Is it gonna be Biggie? 18 holes of glory, the scorecard's getting tight. A big foot on the paper, watching every single strike. Got the paddle boats waiting, but this battle isn't done. We're looking for the title out beneath the southern sun. On the mini golf green, the fiercest competition that this campground's ever seen. Winner takes the glory and a take-off candy bar. Loser eats the crickets from the bacon flavored jar. Yeah, the stakes are getting high on hole number 3. Is it gonna be Chrissy? Is it gonna be Biggie? So grab that crunchy cricket with the bacon and the cheese, or unrub that chocolate peanut butter. Pass it over, please. Just another travel day, living wild and free. Rolling down the road with Chrissy and Biggie. Yeah, Chrissy and Big.
Tally it up.
Let's go tally it up and see where we're at, Buzz fam. 59 to 62.
Yep.
Who got 62? Is it me?
Yep.
Wasn't you?
No. I think you did that on purpose, though, because you knew I wasn't going to eat the crickets.
So you got 59?
Yeah, I did.
All right, well.
See?
All right, so here we go, Buzz fam.
Okay, Buzz fam. This is it.
All right, so here I got
They're real crickets.
real crickets. It's bacon cheese.
I don't know how they're bacon and cheese crickets. Do they feed them bacon and cheese before they dry them?
Okay, so how many servings do you think are in this container?
I don't know.
1.
Okay. You're not going to eat the whole thing.
Here they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, it's not too bad for you.
Yeah? You want to make that part of your regular diet now?
Well, first ingredient.
Cricket?
It's a whole food, man. Hold on. So now, what's yours?
The candy bar.
There you go. You're the winner.
I'll share it with you.
That was not bad.
Good game. We're going to go check out the boat situation on the lake. At the very minimum, we can go down by the lake and show you a little bit more about that. It's pretty cool. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot to do at this park. We haven't even left yet.
I haven't actually left all week. I haven't left here since we got here on Monday.
We are finally out on the lake and it is absolutely beautiful. We wanted to slow down and really appreciate where we are. This entire park, Oconee, along with so many others across South Carolina, wouldn't be here without the dedication of the Civilian Conservation Corps. We were inspired by this historical panel here at the park. Check this out. Back in 1933, 3,500 men signed up. They signed up for 6-month stays, receiving meals, housing, and just $30 a month, with $25 of that sent home to support their families during the Depression. A typical day? Well, they'd wake up at 6 a.m., work until 5 p.m. These weren't just jobs. These men of the woods built their own barracks, their mess halls, and they transformed this land into the beautiful park we are in today. They are literal monuments of preservation and purification of America. So, as we pedal, we want to say a huge thank you to those original men of the woods who built this legacy. We honor your incredible work and wonderful place you created for us to visit.
South Carolina is known for its good barbecue.
Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah.
We're going to go test out. I couldn't find a Big E's barbecue anywhere.
But you found Big D.
I found Big D's. We're gonna head over there right now and get some good barbecue, hopefully.
Yeah, get some lunch.
It's got great reviews, and the owner, we'll get into a little bit more in a little bit, but the owner is a former professional arena football player.
Huh.
And so, how's Bear doing? He's probably interested in where we're going
I
too.
think he's looking forward to it too.
All right, well, let's go. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I put it through the windmills and I paddled around the lake. Had a cricket for a snack, but that was a big mistake. My stomach started growling like a bear in a hollow tree. I need some slow smoke comfort. Won't you bring it round to me? Yeah, we're leaving Oconee. Got a hunger in our soul, looking for that hickory smoke to make a tired traveler whole. Oh, we're headed down to Big D, the home of BBQ, where the sauce is thick and sweet and the spirit pulls you through. Yeah, Big D's house of barbecue, just off the beaten track. Once you get a taste of Delanio's pit, you know you're coming back. We pulled up to the curb, saw the smoke rising in the air. Met a man named Delanio with a story he wanted to share. He's a master of the fire, the king of the pork and bone, making every weary stranger feel like they've just come home. He told us about the history, the passion in the wood.
What do you got? Let's talk about this before we dig in.
Okay. Again, smoked meatloaf, green
Okay.
beans, mac and cheese. That looks delish.
Oh my gosh,
I'm still
it
waiting
does.
on a biscuit. I gotta get my biscuit.
All right, that looks really good. All right.
Okay.
Brisket, cornbread, I think
Potato salad.
potato salad, and Brunswick stew. I'm not sure what Brunswick? I've never had it before, so it looks pretty good. Okay, you took the first bite. Let's talk about this.
Okay, I got mac and cheese.
I mean, that looks killer. How would you compare the mac and cheese compared to the one that we were at in, I think we were in
This has got a nice crust on top
Lincoln,
of it.
Nebraska.
Yeah, it's got a really nice crust on it.
Okay.
Really creamy.
All right. Now you're digging into the meatloaf.
Smoked meatloaf with mustard.
Mustard sauce. Is that killer or what?
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we got cornbread, mashed potatoes, and the brisket. This is like fork goes right through it without applying any pressure. This is probably gonna, if I die and go to heaven, it's because of this. Oh man.
You gotta try that house sauce.
I love that. It's smoky, salty, falls apart, melts right in your mouth. All right. That's some true barbecue, man. This part, the bark here, tastes so good. That house sauce,
Killer.
sweet and tangy.
Nice.
I'm filling this thing up with that.
All right. You gotta try the potato salads.
Potato salad. Oh, yeah. That's got a tang to it. Zip. Almost like a little bit of a hint of mustard. It's perfect. And it's so creamy. It's almost like whipped cream.
Yeah, it's really creamy looking.
Yeah. And now I got the stew. You gotta be kidding me. This almost tastes like, it's like the beef in here is like, it's whole beef, so tender.
Yeah, I see that.
It's got a tomato base that's like got a sweet, I don't think there's basil in it, but it's got a sweet basil flavor to it. It's
Interesting.
really, really fantastic.
Awesome.
It's got some potato. This is amazing too. My God, this is a perfect find.
Cool.
I would have to say this is going to be one of our #1 barbecue places that we've been to.
Wow.
This is as good, if not better, than the place that we were in Lincoln. I wish I remembered the name.
I don't remember either. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah. I can see why this barbecue joint has won several awards, and we will talk about that later. So one of the things when you go out to a barbecue joint, a lot of times one thing is like the best, and everything else is average. Like when you get your sides and stuff, everything here, you couldn't put one on top of another. It's so good. All of it is just fantastic.
Yeah.
It's well crafted.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm gonna dig in because I can't just sit here anymore and not eat. This is fantastic. Don't take my word for it that this is some of the best barbecue I've ever had. What's your name?
I'm Avery.
Avery and
I'm Marin.
Hey guys.
Avery and Matt?
Yeah.
What do you think of this barbecue?
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. I've had a lot of barbecue. This is some of the best brisket I've ever had.
Yeah,
do you
it's
like
phenomenal.
It's just very tender, very juicy, very flavorful.
Flavorful is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
common theme is.
Right.
What do you think of those sides?
I really like the mac and cheese and potatoes.
Yeah.
That's what I had, but those were really good. I feel like a lot of barbecue places, they get the meat just right and the sides are kind of lackluster, but I felt like it was all around a good plate.
See, we were just talking about that.
Yeah,
there.
we were.
This is the full.
Avery's really familiar with barbecue.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. My dad's like a big barbecue guy, so we'd always grow up just trying wherever we could.
Yeah.
That's what brought us out here.
He
Yeah.
texted us and he's like, try it.
Yeah.
Has he been here? Is it far away from here?
No, he was just here this morning, but he flew out, so
Okay.
he missed it.
He missed it. He missed it.
Yeah, he's mad.
Yeah.
He said it was good.
So these are our latest new Buzz fam.
Welcome.
So you're part of the Buzz
Buzz fam, right? Okay. That's so exciting.
That's a good
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and you were saying a couple days ago that I sound old.
Yeah, you sound kind of old sometimes.
I must not be
Quit
because
talking like we're old.
I'm hanging out with some pretty hip.
Yeah, okay. Nice try.
Well, it was so nice to meet you.
It was. Yeah. It's fun to see you guys. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I saw Cindy over here, and she just looks too sweet not to talk to.
Yeah, I know.
So, what do you think of this barbecue?
Well, I got the pops today.
How do you like it?
I love it.
This is not your first time here, right?
No, I come here like every other week.
And here's our fine waitress.
My name's Alana.
Hi.
So, this is
Nice to meet you,
Big
Alana.
D's daughter.
Yeah, Big D.
Big,
I thought you said Big E. Oh.
Big D's, like not plural, but. And what's your favorite food item on the plate?
Let me see. The brisket.
What do you love about the brisket? Because I just fell in love with it as well.
Oh yeah, it's tender. Melts in your mouth.
That's exactly what I said.
I'm serious.
It does, it just melts.
So, and then the potato casserole.
Oh, what's in the potato casserole?
I think it's bacon and cheese.
That was a close second for me. I couldn't decide what to get.
I can't decide which is better, the people here or the food. It's really a toss-up,
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
it?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
It's a combination of both.
Yes.
And the
I
people
think
that
so.
just come in here, they're just so, everyone's so warm and inviting.
Exactly.
You're blessed to have a place like this.
I am. I am. And I'm blessed to have a meal, a good meal
Yeah.
once a week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
it's so nice to meet you. And enjoy your meal. I don't want to interrupt you, but
Yeah. Thank you.
I had to stop and say hi.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
No.
I just met my new best friend. I got. Who would he go, Big D or?
Yeah, they call me D. Short for Delanio. Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, I'm Big E.
Big E, nice to meet you.
I am short too. by the
Okay,
way.
that's all right.
But they just call me Big E because I just kind of
E
well
for
rounded.
E.
I'm well rounded.
All right. Yeah.
Everything is so flavorful.
Thank you.
You don't get flavor fatigue. Like
Yes,
at some
sir.
barbecue joints, you get flavor fatigue.
Yes, sir.
Because everything's kind of the same.
Yes, sir.
This is like just wax you right in the face
Yeah.
on all the flavor.
Yeah.
Thank
Do
you.
you-
Amazing.
Are these your recipes or what's going on?
Everything is my recipes. I had an opportunity when I got out of college, it's like 25 years ago. So I apprenticeship for a guy that's well known. He's on the first season of American Pitmaster,
Oh.
named Solomon Williams, known as the Carolina Rave King.
Okay.
And then, it's just a summer apprenticeship. I've been actually cooking since I was like 6 years old, burning stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, come from a family of terrific cooks. My grandmother, my aunts, my great aunts and stuff. So, but I always wanted a restaurant. So that was kind of my deal. After I played ball and everything,
Yeah.
I always wanted a restaurant. Apprenticeshipping for Solomon, I ended up learning the difference between grilling and smoking.
Big difference.
And then when I played in the Ring League for years, and Jay Gruden was my head coach when I was in Orlando. We used to cook every Wednesday. He's like, "Honey, man, you need. What are you gonna do after you're done playing ball? You gotta open a restaurant. This is the best food." And like this, so And the one thing I wanted to do was some places you go barbecue, you get good barbecue. Sides are kind of subpar.
Right, that's
We
what
were
I was
just talking
about.
about that.
About that.
You get sides that
Thank
are
you.
good and the barbecue subpar.
Yeah.
And I was trying not to reinvent the wheel. I wanted the same sides that I grew up on, to a degree. A little tweak here and there, but not trying to get too fancy. Some good home cooking.
Yeah.
So we ended up with this, and then I got my aunts and stuff back in the kitchen.
Oh, no kidding? That's so great, you guys.
You put a lot of love in this.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's no doubt about it. Because that was one of the things I said. Besides that, the sides were just as good as the main course. And
I'm going to give you a little run back on the smoked meatloaf. So
Yeah?
I was a high school football coach. This has been like over 2 years ago, and we built our first smoker. So when we built the first smoker, I would go and set up and sell and advertise food for a local grocery store. And one day I got home, I said, I don't really want barbecue. I want meatloaf. So I had a meatloaf set at the house, and I had it all made up. I want to get home and put it in the oven. And when I got to the house, my wife was like, you said you was going to come somewhere. We were supposed to go shop, do something. We were supposed to do something. So we ended up, the smoker, when I pulled back up, was like at 275. And I just took the meatloaf through and smoked, and we left in the shop. And then she was like, well, I'm ready to eat lunch. I said, well, I'm eating that meatloaf when I go back home. So we went back home and we pulled it off, and it was smoked to perfection. And it was like, oh my God, we got to start selling this. So, we got customers get upset if we don't have that. So,
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
daughter said that's
That's her favorite.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now you were arena football for
Yes, sir.
Orlando. What position?
I was a center.
Center?
Nose guard, yes, sir.
So you're in the trenches.
Yeah, oh yes, I played in the trenches, yes, sir.
Broken fingers.
Yeah, you can see you got a lot of battle scars on these things. If y'all can see these knuckles, rough hands, but never broke any fingers, but they were swole up pretty bad. So
Centers get
yeah.
beat up pretty bad.
Oh yeah, you're right in the middle. Then arena league is different rules because of the way it's structured in the indoor. And you got linebackers that are over 300 pounds, and all they do is run down here. So you got to be able to get in front of them guys.
Awesome.
Yes, it's been
great.
that was in the glory years of the arena league when I played. So
Yeah,
I've been
great.
done for 20 years. I've been done for about 18 years. The best thing about it was it was good pay to not be in the NFL. So it was
Nice.
we got to earn a little bit of a living. So it's pretty
Awesome.
nice.
Well, I suspect that this is your passion now.
It is, yes sir, it is.
Because I can taste it.
Well, awesome. We've had a few people come through, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tim Shropshire. He was the first guy we had 2 years ago, and he's like blown up. He's all over the place. So, and our smoked ribeye is something that we do that's unique to us.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic steak. You know,
Awesome.
It's one of the best steaks you ever eat in your life. It's got about 50 million views on social media.
Holy moly!
Just the steak, just from when he came in. I mean, it was like the July of 24.
Okay.
So it's almost going on 2 years, but you know,
Awesome.
everybody was coming from all around to get that steak. So hopefully, you know,
Yeah.
all in the area y'all get that
Yeah.
steak again.
One last question
Yes, sir.
before I let you go. As I keep eyeing those awards over there,
Yes, sir.
can you
Yeah.
talk about those for a little bit?
Okay,
Continue on that.
So this award here. So when we opened in 2018, and we did 2 years later, we did this competition. They come all around. It's the DAR school, and it's a South Carolina Barbecue Association event now. When we were doing this, it wasn't. So you had a whole bunch of different things you cook, you know, like 4 different categories. So we won the first 3. We hadn't competed in 3 years, but we won the first 3. And then this is the 64.com. So this is a voter base out of Las Vegas, a customer appreciation award. So your customers have to vote, go online and register, and they have to vote to win this. And they do it for tons of different businesses. It's called the 64.com out of Las Vegas.
Love
And they
it.
do like best ice cream in Portland, best hot dogs in Chicago. They go all across the country. So we won the best of the Carolinas.
Love it.
They seeded, and of course, with it being in a March, they see this like March Madness basketball. So the whole is that style of bracket for businesses, and your customers have to register, go online, and doesn't cost anything. Matter of fact, they give away money. So you go and register, then you go in and vote every round. Right, because it was difficult at first because they're real strict. They're trying to make sure people are not bots and not are getting in and try to keep it fair. So we came in as the 13th seed out of South Carolina, North Carolina, because it was the best of the Carolinas, and we went up against a bunch of businesses that've been around for decades and had multiple restaurants. And we were which is crazy. That says a lot about our food and our customers.
Yeah.
You know, willing to go on and do that. So
Yeah, I wasn't
great.
lying, Buzz fam. This is,
You gotta get here.
I got a win-win for both of us.
Okay, yes, sir.
Let's change this name to Big E's Loves Big D's
then we can do that.
Ice Barbecue.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That
Yeah.
just rolls off the tongue really good.
It does.
This is unbelievable. You are a blessed man.
Yes.
much.
Yes.
Well, I woke up this morning,
There's a bench
South
behind you.
Carolina sun in my eyes, thinking about that hickory smoke beneath those West Union skies. I've been traveling this road, Lord, for a long, long time. But the thought of Delanio's pit, well, it's weighing on my mind. Yeah, I'm headed down to Big D, where the fire's burning bright. Gonna find me some comfort and set my soul out right.
That was so good. It was so good, you guys. Even if you live nowhere near, I don't care if you live in Washington State, you need to drive here and eat at Big D's. Not only will you have an unforgettable meal, but you'll also have an incredible experience just meeting the people and having those conversations. It was fantastic.
People were just as good as
Yeah.
the food.
Oh yeah, it was
It was
incredible.
the first time I finished my barbecue plate. I've
Yeah.
never been able to, and I'm stuffed, but
Yeah.
I couldn't stop eating it. I just stuffed my face.
Yep,
The flavor was just, it was insane.
it was so good.
It was just,
So good.
everything bursted with incredible
And
flavor.
it's-
And everything was so different.
Yeah, it was. Sounded like we missed the best dish though was this big old ribeye that they serve. So we'll have to come back and hit that up next time.
Yeah.
Sounds like something we need to share.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
well, we got to go work this off. So we're going to take you guys for a walk over to Issaqueena Falls, and it's a short walk over to one of the many beautiful waterfalls in the area. So we're going to go check that out and share it with you.
Yeah. Thanks for tagging along, Buzz fam. We love you.
Yep, it's not over yet. Don't go anywhere.
In White County, Tennessee, where the plateau meets the sky, 48 years of memories, we've seen the seasons fly. Robins at the mirror, styling dreams and clipping hair, while Terry's in the diesel grease with a mechanic's steady care. They got the farm upon the market and the cattle in the gate, trading in the settled life for a date with traveling fate. It's a long way from the plateau to the world they've yet to see, but they're moving toward the sunrise in a G4 100, wild and free. So when the boxes get too heavy and the changes feel too fast, just look back on those 48 years and the love you made to last. You're the tumbleweed and the hairdresser with a brand new map to trace, finding peace at every mile marker and a smile on every face. Keep your eyes on the horizon, let the overwhelming fade, 'cause the best part of the journey is the one that hasn't been made. Old Remington is waiting, chocolate coat and a happy tail. Remy's ready for the mountain air and the winding forest trail. Rosie's in her feathers, got a parrot's point of view, squawking out a hello to a life that's bright and new. Terry knows the rhythm of the road from those over-the-road days. Tumbleweed is back in gear, just in a different kind of maze. From the Cumberland shadows to the red rocks and the pines, they're leaving all the somedays and the maybes far behind. It's a lot to pull the anchor, it's a lot to sell land, but you got a lifetime of holding to each other's hand. When the move gets overwhelming, just take a breath and stand tall. The Buzz fam's right behind you, and we'll catch you if you fall. So when the boxes get too heavy and the changes feel too fast, just look
Issaqueena
back
Falls.
on those 48 years.
This is named after a Cherokee maiden.
A Cherokee maiden.
Yeah, that was captured. I gotta learn some more about that. But yeah, this is the falls that were named after her. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
The sound is so nice. It's so soothing. It's an easy one too, like they're practically just like 10 feet from the waterfall.
Yeah. I guess I wouldn't recommend kayaking or canoeing down this.
No?
My thoughts on it, but
Yeah,
it's a pretty look at.
it is. The creek is a little light, so I think they're having a bit of a drought too, I bet.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know what?
Fire ban on.
All right, the legend says that this tradition is related to the waterfall being named after Issaqueena, a Creek maiden captured by the Cherokee. Of the many legends, this the most popular, based on Reverend J.W. Daniels' 1898 poem, Katichi of Kiawi, told how Issaqueena was captured and given the name Katichi. She met and fell in love with a white trader named Allen Francis. Having overheard plans by the Cherokee to attack the frontier settlements, Issaqueena found a swift pony and rode to Allen's trading post to warn him. As she traveled, Issaqueena passed landmarks along her way, which were 6 Mile Mountain, 12 Mile River, and 18-Mile Creek to our final destination 96 miles later at Fort 96. And there's the creek that leads to the falls. Beautiful place. Glad we stopped.
Well, it's another wonderful day here at Oconee State Park. We're back home at the rig. Bear's behind me, jumping up and down on the deck because he wants to be the star of the show. Which, in all reality, come on, is he not? For us, Easter's just right around the corner. I don't know when you're watching this, Buzz fam, but just want to say Happy Easter. He has risen indeed, our King, our Lord and Savior. Thank God for that. Wonderful feeling knowing that we are chosen. Well, we hope you enjoyed this, Buzz fam. We went from eating crickets to the best barbecue we've ever had. If you've enjoyed this episode, we've got 2 more on each side of the screen just waiting for you to buzz on. And remember, buckle up. It's a dangerous road out there, and always keep your moral compass pointed north. Until next time, we'll see you then.